All the engines on the island of Sodor love being really useful, and they love working hard too. But no matter how many engines the Fat Controller has, he always needs more engines to help out. Henry was very excited. He was going to the docks to meet a new engine. When he arrived, he found Salty, the dockside diesel.
Ahoy, Salty! Sodor had asked me to show the new engine around Sodor.
Aye, that is a special job, Yachty. And here she comes.
The new tender engine was big, beautiful, and had a beautiful coat of blue-violet paint.
Hello there. You must be Henry. My name is Crystal.
Hi, nice to meet ya.
Just then, the Fat Controller arrived.
Engines, this is Crystal. She has come to help Henry, Murdoch, and Hank with the heavy goods trains.
Henry and Crystal was excited.
But first, she will help Salty with the extra shunting work at Brigham Docks.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Soon Crystal and Salty was hard at work. She shunted Murdoch's goods trains, Gordon's express coaches, and even Riff's rubbish trucks. But after a week on Sodor, Crystal became bored of her job, and the other engines in Knapford sheds could see she was upset.
Is something wrong, Crystal?
Yes, Salty. All I've done is shunt trucks and coaches at the docks. I would love to pull my own trains.
We understand. Why don't you speak to the Fat Controller about it? Next morning, Crystal met Henry at the docks.
Oh, hi, Crystal. What's the matter?
Hello, Henry. It's just that I would love to pull my own trains. I've always been working here at the docks.
I'm sure you'll pull a train. You know what they say, good things come to those who wait.
Just then, the Fat Controller arrived.
Henry, I've got great news. We are reopening the Flying Kipper Run.
What's the Flying Kipper Run?
The Flying Kipper is a train full of fish taken to Vickerstown.
It was closed because of too many accidents.
What accidents?
Well, first, Henry crashed into a brake van. Then Henry and Duck went up Gordon's Hill, and Duck crashed into the back of his train. And the late one was, well,
What?
let's just say I never knew Henry could swim.
Yeah, ha. Alright, Craigie, that's quite enough.
Alright, and Henry, tell me when you are leaving with the Flying Kipper,
Why?
so I can tell Harvey to stand by with Rocky.
And I thought Thomas was cheeky.
But Crystal didn't care about what Cranky said. She thought the Flying Kipper was a great train to pull.
Can I pull the train, sir?
Sorry, but you don't know how to handle trucks yet. Besides, it's Henry's job to pull the Flying Kipper.
Crystal was upset.
Don't let him get to you. Listen, if something should happen where I can't pull the Kipper, I'll specifically request that you would take my place.
Do you really mean it, Henry?
Sure. It's what any engine would do.
A new engine on Sodor? The Flying Kipper is coming back? This can only mean one thing. Well, I don't know what it is, but I bet Dr. Megatrain does.
This will do. We will set up our headquarters here.
We'll be be found here, sir?
Certainly not, Lughead. We are likely to be caught as a fox being chased by a pack of one-legged hunting tortoises.
General Blitz with a special report for you. A new engine called Crystal is on the island of Sodor, sir, and they are opening the Flying Kipper one, sir.
What did you say?
The Flying Kipper reopening?
No, before that. Crystal is on Sodor.
Oh yes, Crystal.
Not Crystal, who's Crystal?
You idiots! Don't you remember? She's the one who stopped my evil plans on the last railway. Her and her friend Lashana. Time for my revenge. Blitz! I want her off Sodor now!
Yes, sir. Just one question, sir. How?
I have a cunning plan to get rid of Crystal.
Oh yes, and what is that?
We go to Crystal and tell her to scram. The chances of that not working are very small.
That's not the only thing around here that's very small indeed. Your brain, for example. It's so minute, Lughead, that if a hungry cannibal cracked your head open, there wouldn't be enough inside to cover a small water biscuit. Now, go and get rid of Crystal!
Loud and clear, sir.
And loud.
Meanwhile, Crystal was working at the docks, but she wanted more than ever to pull her own train. Later, Salty went up to Crystal.
Just a log train and we can start on the Flying Kipper.
Who's pulling the log train?
Who do you think?
Just then, from around the corner, came Bash, Dash and Ferdinand.
Hello, Salty. Nice to meet you.
That's right. Who's your new friend? Crystal, meet the logging locos.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Bash. I'm Dash.
And I'm Ferdinand. Alright then, you three. You've got work to do.
Alright, Salty. See you later, Crystal.
If you're ever on Misty Island, we'll give you a tour.
Thank you, Looking Locos.
That's alright. Bye.
And Bash, Dash and Ferdinand went on their way.
What funny engines!
Soon, Arthur arrived with pans full of fish, and Crystal and Salty shunted them onto Henry's train. When night fell, the Flying Kipper was ready, but Henry was nowhere in sight.
Where is Henry? It's not like him to be lost.
Now you remember the plan. I make sure Crystal pulls the train, while you tell the trucks to push her down Gordon's Hill.
I don't see any trucks.
Sometimes I think if you had a brain, you'd be dangerous. Hey, the engine.
Who are you?
General Blitz. I mean, the Fat Controller asked me to tell Crystal that Henry is going to be late. Can you tell her?
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, right behind you, Blitzy.
Hello, Crystal. I've got a message about Henry. He's going to be late.
Thank you for the message, Molly. What's wrong with him?
Nothing's wrong. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason.
Well, see you later, Crystal.
And Molly left. Some time passed and Henry still didn't come. Crystal noticed that the ice keeping the fish cool was beginning to melt.
Those fish would go off soon.
Just then, an idea flew into her funnel.
As Henry is late, I'll take his train and help him out. Besides, Stop and Hat was wrong. I know a lot about trucks.
But I'm afraid she didn't. Soon Crystal was coupled up to the train. Men rushed about loading the last vans of fish. The last door banged, the guard showed his green lamp. The flying Kipper was ready to go.
Come along, don't be silly, don't be silly.
Alright. Crystal was having the time of her life.
Hurry!
She was going well. Then she started to climb Gordon's hill. When she got to the top, the truck's chance had come. On! Then they pushed Crystal down the hill.
Help! I can't stop!
Crystal was going faster and faster, but up ahead there was trouble. James was going the other way, pushing some tar wagons.
Look out, James!
Crystal and James applied their brakes, but it was too late. Tar and fish went everywhere. Poor Crystal. James was cross. Not again. His red paint was covered in tar. Next morning, Harvey, Rocky and Henry arrived to clean up the mess. The Fat Controller was cross.
I knew you weren't ready to pull your own trains yet.
I'm sorry, sir.
When you are repaired, you will go to the docks and shunt there until I can trust you again.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Please, sir. It's my fault.
What do you have to do with this, Henry?
I was the one that told Crystal that she could take the flying Kipper if I wasn't able to.
Now, why would you do that?
Henry decided to pluck up courage.
Because Crystal was doing nothing but shunting trucks since she came here. He wouldn't let her pull any of her own trains and she was tired of it.
Well, Henry, I will admit that was thoughtful. But like any other engine, I wanted Crystal to start out small and work her way up.
Henry was cross. However, Crystal thought Henry was cross with her. A few days later, Crystal was repaired and busy shunting trucks. The trucks laughed at her all day long. Look, it's Crystal, the one who crushed the Kipper. Henry is very cross with you. Crystal was upset.
Sir Topham Hatt will never forgive me. Or Henry.
Crystal was only half right, because Henry overheard what she had said. And needless to say, he felt sorry for her.
Hello, Henry. What's the matter?
It's about Crystal, sir. She's been shunting those trucks for a very long time, and the constant taunting is making her upset. I know the trucks are pain, but even an engine like Crystal doesn't deserve being treated like that.
The Fat Controller was very surprised, and he started to think that Henry was right. Crystal did need a change, so the next day he sent Boko to teach Crystal how to handle trucks.
Hello, Crystal.
Hello? How do you know my name?
Everyone knows your name after the, trouble with the flying Kipper.
Oh, I see.
I'm Boko, by the way, and if you want, I can teach you how to control these trucks.
Oh, thank you, Boko.
So for the rest of the day, Boko and Crystal worked together. Soon Crystal was getting better at handling trucks. Later, Crystal saw Henry coupled up to the next flying Kipper train. He was talking to Salty.
You're going to need help to pull this train up Gordon's Hill.
I'm pretty sure this is all I need.
Then Crystal rolled up.
Can I help you out, Henry? Boko's told me how to handle trucks now.
Crystal, of course you can.
Are you sure?
Yes, Salty. I would trust Crystal with my life.
Crystal was surprised. She had never had anyone say that about her before.
You really mean that, Henry? But I thought you were mad at me for messing up.
What? No, I wasn't mad at you. I was mad at myself because for not being able to help you out more.
Oh, Henry.
Soon Crystal was coupled up to the front of Henry and they set off with the flying Kipper. The next day, Crystal was telling the other engines in Epford sheds all about last night's flying Kipper.
Good job, Crystal.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
You were brilliant.
Just then, Henry and the Fat Controller arrived.
Oh dear. What will he say?
But Sir Topham Hatt was smiling.
Salty and Boko have told me everything. After seeing you helping Henry out last night, I think you're ready to pull your own train.
Very well done, Crystal.
Crystal was so happy she couldn't think of anything to say. Nowadays you'll find Crystal pulling heavy trains on the main line with Henry, Hank and Murdoch. She also still helps Salty in the docks when she can. And she loves being on Sodor.
Cheeky one. James! His fame but lots of fun.
Percy!
Pulls a mail on time.
Gordon!
Thunders down the line.
Emily!
Really knows her stuff.
Henry!
Toots and huffs and puffs.
Edward!
Wants to help and share.
Toby! Well, let's say he's square. They're two, they're four, they're six, they're eight. Shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue. They're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play. Around in the sheds so far away. Down the hills and round the bends. Thomas and his friends.
You did a very good job out there, Crystal.
Thanks, Henry. And to think that this all started because you told Molly that you were going to be late.
Wait, it was a diesel who told me that.
What diesel?
A green small diesel called General Blitz.
Wait, did you say General Blitz? He's one of Dr. Megatrain's hitchmen.
Who's Dr. Megatrain?
Thanks to you two, the Sodor engines might know about me now.
I didn't do it.
Didn't do what?
What good did that do?
Trust me, it's all part of my plan. Soon, diesels will be running Sodor. This I promise you.
Good.
Fool. Luckhead, is it here?
Yes, sir. It's here at the mine.
Good. Soon it will all be mine. Dark Energon.